Good morning. Welcome again to Morning Devotions. It's a beautiful Sunday. Thank God that we don't have storms this weekend and we can have some sunshine and dry out and be in church. And we're looking forward to seeing all of you today. I'll tell you in advance, all weekend I'm preaching on how to face a controversy for truth. How do we deal with controversy? What do we do in the face of controversy? Now, I'm not talking about controversy because of sin. I'm talking about controversy because we're standing up for truth, for a truth of God. So we'll have fun with that all day today. Let me talk to you about a very interesting subject today. Did you know that you stink? What, Pastor? Yes, as Christians, we smell. As Christians, there is an odor about us. Now, before you backslide with me and say, oh, Pastor Summerall, leave me alone, 2 Corinthians chapter 2. Paul says, beginning with verse 14, "But thanks be to God who always leads us in a triumphant procession in Christ, and through us spreads everywhere the fragrance of the knowledge of Him." That's the smell, the fragrance of the knowledge of Him. "For we are to God the aroma of Christ among those who are being saved and those who are perishing. To one we smell like death, to the other the fragrance of life." Isn't it interesting? How we smell determines on who they are, not who we are. How we smell determines on who they are, not who we are. Among Christians, we smell like life. Among Christians, everything about us brings joy and happiness. We're the fragrance of Christ. But among people that are not saved, we are the stench of death. Have you ever smelled death? It's not a pleasant odor. I think the strongest I've ever smelled it is after the great earthquake years ago up in Baguio. And we went through the city, and the stench of death was everywhere, from rotting, decaying bodies in the buildings that had collapsed and things. And it's a horrible, horrible smell. Now, please forgive me. Among the unsaved, you stink. Among people that don't know Christ, you and I, we stink. And there's no deodorant to take away the smell. So we just need to understand that unsaved people are not going to find it pleasant to be around us. Please forgive me. I've never figured out Christians who think that the world is going to like us, because every single thing in the Bible shows us that the world doesn't like us. And here's another one of those reasons the world doesn't like us. We stink. When we get around them, they smell death. They smell their futures. So brothers and sisters, please understand that among believers, we smell beautiful. But among the world, we smell terrible. I was just in Davao last week, and the scent of durian is everywhere. And I'd come back from dinner, and we'd had some leftover marang at the table, and I said, "Can I take that back to the hotel with me?" And forgive me, I was going to sit there and eat it at midnight, enjoy myself, and read my Bible and relax a little bit. And as I walked into the hotel, they want to search your bags, and they said, "What's in there?" And I said, "Just some marang." "Oh, you can't take that in the hotel." Now, to someone who loves the smell of durian and marang, it smells good. But to those who don't like it, you see them begin to make a face. Please understand, among believers, you smell like life. Among unsaved people, you stink like death. So please don't be shocked if unsaved people don't find it pleasant to be around you, because as you live for God, you stink.